Hey everyone. As you may remember, I talked about maybe getting myself a Packer, and long story short, I did. Um, so I guess I'll make a video about it because I got one that I've not heard about before, and it is pretty good. So first of all, I want to just give a plug to the store that I went to. It's called Early to Bed. That's numerical 2. It's in Chicago, 5044 North Clark. Um, and it's a really great place. First of all, I'm like 95% sure that it is owned and operated by queer people, by a lesbian couple. So that's nice. Support your local small businesses, support your local queers, good stuff. And secondly, they stock for trans people, obviously, and not just Packers. Like they stock binders in their physical store, which is important because I know that a lot of people cannot order off of the internet. Because first of all, you need a credit card for that, and you have to use your parents' credit card, and they're like, hey, what's this expense? What are you buying? It can get dangerous. But so there's a physical place where you can go and get a binder. And obviously, well, technically, legally speaking, you have to be 18 to go in there. But I mean, look at my face. Look at my face. I do not look like an adult. But I walked in, bought my packer and the harness, and I didn't stutter or anything, which I'm proud of. But my voice was a little bit higher than normal because I was nervous. But I didn't get ID'd or anything, which was very nice. So I'm not encouraging you to break the law if you're under 18 and in the Chicago area, but you might be able to purchase a binder at this store. Of course, I encourage you to talk to your 18 or over friends, and maybe you can work something out that way. But I don't know. Just thought I'd mention that. Um, and of course, I am an adult, so it was legal for me to be in there. But anyway, now about my Packer. The one that I bought was new in their stock. I didn't see it online actually. I checked after I bought it. I didn't see it online yet. It might be now. I don't know. But it's a Masho Packer. And I'd never heard of this brand before. It costs $20 instead of the $12 for a Mr. Limpy small. Um, but it has several qualities which, you know, encouraged me to shell out that extra $8, which includes 3D balls. Yes, you heard me right. Not flat-backed balls, it has 3D effects, for that full, yeah. Um, and secondly, if you have ever looked at a Mr. Limpy small packer, you will notice that it is indeed a small penis, and it comes with very large testicles, which is a little bit strange. I mean, I don't know why they do that, but anyway. Um, and secondly, if you've ever looked at the Mr. Limpy, you'll see that it's really not very detailed, and this one is. I guess I'll show it to you. Here it is. This is my penis. You can see the full balls and all that, and yeah. So as you can see, there's some detailing, which is nice. Um, and helps kind of with the realism of it. And also, if I get when I gave it the squeeze test, this one has a little bit more substance. It's a little bit less squishy, which is more realistic. Um, Not that I have very much experience with any experience with penises, but whatever. Um, but I do know that like if you squeeze somebody's genitals, that you know it's not as squishy as the Mr. Limpy Packer. Um, anyway, As for how it fits in my pants and stuff, I got the small because once you get into like medium or Jesus, like large, that's a lot to stuff into your pants. Um, and this one seems to work pretty good. Obviously, I had a little bit of trouble at first getting it to fit right, but and figuring out the positioning just right. But it seems to work pretty well. Like it's not a, you know, it doesn't give me that, semper boner look, but you know, but it is there. Oh yeah, and then as for my harness, I got the Aslan Classic harness, and it's black, and you can't really see many details, but um, there you go. There's a little bit of a view. And then let me see if I can stuff this in here to show you the full effect. Um, and that I recommend this one. It works well. I have not had my packer slip out and fall down my pants into my leg or anything. So that's how it looks, right, like that. And then you put this around your waist and let it just hang there. It works pretty well. So yeah, I'll include a link to the shop that I got it at down below, and I highly recommend the Masho packer, the Aslan harness, and Early to Bed.